Let's go over how to build a form. We'll build an initial form, which is the form that your applicants or submitters will fill out when they first submit to your opportunity. You can determine exactly which information to request. Later, you'll add your form to a project to set it live. To begin, from the main page in your Submittable account, click Forms at the top navigation bar. By default, you'll be on the Initial Forms page, which is what we want. Click the Add New Form button. Here, you'll see our drag-and-drop form builder. First, name your form. This is how you'll choose your form later when you add it to a project. Adding a name field to your form gives you the ability to view and organize submissions by a unique identifier, such as the applicant's name or the title of the submission or organization. If you don't add a name field, the submissions will automatically be assigned a set of numbers as the unique identifier. Adding a submission fee at the top creates a single required fee that will apply to all submitters, such as an entry fee or a registration fee. The list of field options to add to your form are on the left. To add them to your form, simply drag them over and drop them in whatever order you'd like. Some fields solicit specific information. These include name, address, phone, email, website, a number, or a date. These fields will automatically collect information in the specified format. When you drag a field over, you can edit the header to whatever makes sense. You can set parameters as well, such as a date range or a minimum or maximum number. For all fields, you can add any instructions that may be necessary for filling out each field. Customize fields like a drop-down menu or a single or multiple response checkbox however you'd like by filling in options and adding more as needed. Or you can upload a file if you've got a long list. You can add short or long answer questions and set a word limit if desired. All fields can be made required to make sure you don't receive any incomplete applications. To do so, click Field Options, then select Required. You can choose to make some fields hidden to your reviewers by selecting the blind checkbox in Field Options. This can serve a purpose such as an anonymous review process or to help eliminate any bias. Later, you'll determine which reviewers will have those fields hidden from them in your project settings. There are some additional field options on selection questions. Use the Auto Label tool to automatically label each submission with the selections made for easy organization and filtering later. If internally you use a different term than the option the submitter sees, you can add a custom label here as well. Selecting Inline will show options in a horizontal list rather than the default vertical. To use the Form Logic tool to build a dynamic form that responds based on a submitter's answer to a previous question, select Enable Branching on a given option. Give the branch a name. When you add future questions to that branch, it will limit those questions to be shown only to those submitters who selected the response associated with that branch. The File Upload field is how you can collect over 50 file types from your applicants. Select exactly which types of files you want to accept, from photos and videos to manuscripts or spreadsheets. You can add instructions to your form with the Text-Only field, or create section dividers with the Divider field. You can also ask for a reference, or plan to do so later with a reference form. Duplicate a field that only needs a minor edit. As you work, you can easily drag fields around to change the order. Or delete a field by clicking the trash icon. Your form will autosave every few seconds, so you don't need to worry about losing your work. When you're starting to wonder what it will all look like, go ahead and click Preview. Preview can help you make sure that all necessary fields are marked required, that you've included sufficient instructions, and that your form logic is working the way that you want it to. Click back to edit to keep working, and then click Save when you're done. So go ahead and build your first form, and have fun with it. Thanks for watching!